Hello, Miss Irma. Today, us from Group E will be presenting about our group project or assignment from Group Assignment 1. I hope you like it. Thank you. Good afternoon. Hello, Miss Irma. This is our group presentation for Probability Theory 1 group assignment. Our group consists of me, Nyoman Manutama, Surya, Jagadhita, and Lukman, Alfaris, Hidayatullah, and also Laode, Muhammad, Fathir, Alfath. The first section, ABC, will be explained by Lukman.
So in this video, before I explain what our group is going to do, first let me introduce myself. My name is Lukman Alfaris Hidayatullah, and my student ID is 130 122 4158, and I will explain about the random experiment for the probability theory assignment. So in this assignment, we have to choose any random experiment to be calculating the result of the experiment. So in this assignment, our group is decided to choose the random experiment from dice. So we roll 3 dice, 3 6-sided dice, and in the same time, and from that experiment we got many sample space. It starts from 3 and it ends in 18, so it's 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 until 18. It's like this, and from that sample space we can define into some events, including the first is the outcome of some 3 dice that less than 12, and the sample space from the event is 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11, and it's like this. The second is the outcome of some 3 dice that more than 8 but less than 16, and the sample space from this event is 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15, and it's like this. And the last relation and the last is the relation between the two events before, and we got 2 relation. The first is the relation is the A union B, and we got the sample space is like this. It's too long for me to say it, so I'll show it like this. And the second relation is A intersection B, and the sample space is like this, is 9 10 and 11. So I think that's all from me. Next is going to be explained by Laode.
And then next, D and E is going to be explained by Laode.
Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start the explanation about probability theory, I will introduce myself. My name is Laode Muhammad Fathir from Group A. So in this Zoom, I will explain D and E point on my slide. First, I will explain about the compute probability point. Now, as you can see here, there's a table of random variable for the sum of rolling three 6-sided dice. So this means that the table shows the probability of each possible sum from 3 to 18. The random variable is denoted by x, and the probability of each sum is denoted by px. I will give some examples. So like the probability of rolling a sum of 9 is p open cage x equal to 9 equals to 0.116 or about 11.6%. So the table shows that the most likely sum is 10 with a probability of 0.125 or about 12.5%. At least likely sums are 3 and 18 with probabilities of 0.005 or about 0.5%. Next, this is the image of a random variable table for the sum of rolling 3-6 dice again. So each row of the table represents a possible sum, and each column represent the probability of rolling that sum. So for example, the row labeled 10 shows that there are 27 possible outcomes that result in a sum of 10. So the column labeled probability shows that the probability of rolling sum is 10. The rolling a sum of 10 is 0.125 or about 12.5%. So the table can be used to answer a variety of a question about rolling 3-6-sided dice. For example, you could use the table to find the probability of rolling a sum greater than 12 or the probability of rolling a sum that is even. Let's go to the next. So this is the example. Next, we go to the E point, which the define random variable. As you can see here, this is the random variable table. So this means that the table shows that the probability of each possible sum from 3 to 18. Now, as you can see here, this can be classified as discrete random variable. X is the sum of rolling 3-6-sided dice. Second point is Px is the probability of it happening. So the random variable is denoted by X and the probability of each sum is denoted by Px. For example, the probability of rolling sum of 9 is Px equals to 9, or Px equal to 9 equals to 0.116 or about 11.6%. So, which means the table shows that the most likely sum is 10 with a probability of 0.125, same like before, or about 12.5%. The least likely sum are 3 and 18 with probability of 0.005 or about 0.5%. Okay, so that's the point that I'll explain on this Zoom. The next point will explain by Manutama. So thank you. That's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And the last section, F and G, will be explained by me. So for the F, for section F and G, for F, it is about probability function and cumulative distribution. Probability function, or we usually call it PDF, is actually a row of random variables like 3, 4, 5, 6 until 18. The probability of the random variable is this below it. So what this actually means is, actually when x is 3, like for example here, from what Laode already explained, from if x is 3, so the probability will be 1 over 216. So it is 0.5% for p if x is 3. So it's going to be 0.5%. 0.005, and exactly goes on for 4 when x is 4, x is 5, 6, 7, and so on until 18. And here we can see x is the sum of rolling 3 6-sided dice. So if we roll 3 dice, we can get a range of value between 3 until 18. And the last is px. It is the probability of getting that number value. So like this one. And this is the PDF. So 0.005 when x is 3 and 18, 0.014 when x is 4 and also 17, and so on. For the cumulative distribution, it is actually a PDF but with cumulative. So it's accumulative in every step of its random variable. So when x is 3, it is only 0.005, and when x is 4, it's a cumulative of 3 and 4, so it's 0.005 plus 0.014, so it's 0.019. So when the x is 5, it's accumulation of 3, 4, and 5, and so on until it's going to 18. So it's all of this, so it's going to be 1, exactly 1, or we can say 100%. And then for the last topic is mean or expected value, or we should get mean or mean something, and last is variance. So for the mean or expected value, or we can usually say ex, so it's equal to sum of xi times pxi. So this is according to the PDF, not the accumulative distribution. So xi is this is xi, and then pxi is its probability. So okay, so this one. So ex is the sum of x, all of x times its probability. So it goes like this: 3 times 0.05, and then plus 4 times 0.014, and next, and so until 18. So we got, for ex we got 10.5, and then for ex square we got for ex square we just square the xi. So 3 will be squared, 4 will be squared, so 3 will be squared, 4 will be squared, and then and so on, and we will get, and here we have 119.04. So if we get all of that, we got ex and ex square, we can compute its variance. So variance is ex square minus ex squared. So this value minus this value but square. Yeah. So we got 8.79. That's it. I hope it's clear and easy to understand. Thank you for watching our presentation.